سلام، چطورین بچه؟ خوش اومدید به یه ویدیو جدید دیگه. تو این ویدیو قراره بریم یه ویدیو داستانی انیمیشنی ببینیم. داستانی انیمیشنی ترسناک راجع به اسنپ و میگن که این داستان بر اساس واقعیت ساخته شده. حالا صحتشو نمیدونم، ولی قبل از اینکه بریم این ویدیو رو ببینیم، لایک، کامنت، سابسکرایب یادتون نره بزنید. بریم تو ویدیو. لیتس گو. داستان ترسناک اسنپ چت. فکر نکنم اونقدر ترسناک باشه، پس محدودیت سنی نداره.
This all happened a few months ago when I met Veronica at a mutual friend's house party.
چه صدای جذابی داری عزیزم.
As a beer pong team. So she gave me her Snapchat and we spent the next week exchanging it off immediately.
ما بلافاصله به عنوان یک تیم آبجو پونگ آن رو شکست دادیم. فکر کنم این تیمی که میگه از اون بازی است که تو پینگ پونگ رو میندازی تو آبجو، اگه اشتباه نکنم.
Pong team. So she gave me her Snapchat and we spent the next week exchanging videos. At first, it was casual, mostly memes and just videos of whatever we were doing at the time with goofy filters over it. Like, I sent Veronica a snap of me cooking breakfast and then slapped a psychedelic lens over my face that made me look like a hippie. After about a week, Veronica started sending me flirtier snaps. Nothing wild, just stuff like blowing me a kiss at the end of a video.
چیزی نبود، فقط بوست می‌فرسته.
خوبه.
Or using a heart emoji filter. I was vibing with that because Veronica was gorgeous. Dark hair, dark eyes.
تو ایران رایج نیست از مینی چت استفاده کنیم، بیشتر تو بیرون از ایران.
We'd probably exchanged 100 snaps before I saw the face in the background.
100 تا پیام جابجا کردم.
I was laying on the couch playing Elden Ring when I received the snap. Hey Troy, what do you think of my new earrings? Veronica asked in a video. She was sitting at her kitchen table with some kind of pirate filter on. It added big fake gold earrings as well as an eye patch. Just as the snap was ending, I sat up. There was something in the background of the video in a shadowy way at the end of the kitchen. The snap was gone before I had a chance to think to screenshot it. It was hard for me to tell exactly what it was.
اسنپ چت اینجوریه که نمیتونی اسکرین شات و اینا بگیری. یه بار یعنی میتونی ویدیو رو ببینی.
Background due to the bad lighting and the filter. But it looked like a face on the wall. The face was ugly, old, but hard to make out in detail because it was dark. It was a man, completely bald, with thick, hard features and eyes that seemed to look right through you. His mouth was clenched shut. I thought there might even have been a red streak on his chin. I decided to snap Veronica back ASAP. Hey, did you recently install a creepy portrait in your kitchen? I asked. Creepy dude was mean mugging me in your snap. I added an LOL filter and sent the message. Veronica got back to me immediately. Not sure what you're talking about, dudeski, she said while shooting a quick video tour of her kitchen. You're weird, but luckily you're cute. I felt the blood go cold in my veins. Veronica's snap showed me the wall where I thought I'd seen the portrait of the man. But instead of a painting, there was a window. Hey, I'm being serious now, okay? I snapped back. I think a man might have been looking in through your kitchen window. Veronica looked nervous and a little angry in her reply. She didn't bother using any filters. Troy, if you're messing with me, that's not okay. Don't try to scare me. This latest video had Veronica walking around in her living room. All of her curtains were open, and I could see the night sky clearly around her house. I also noticed a shadow outside in her yard. This time, I was fast enough to screenshot the end of the video, and I sent it back to Veronica. She sent me back a chat instead of a video. Okay, I'm freaking out now a little. She wrote. I'd been hoping for an invitation for a while, but not like this. Before I could reply, I got a notification that she sent over a video. I opened it to see her clearly panicked Veronica rushing down her hallway. Troy, I saw somebody outside. They limped between the willow trees
پشمام داره میدوه ترسیده.
out front and went around the side of the house. I'm not sure, but there might have been 2 shadows out there.
دو تا سایه.
I chatted her back. Hey, here's my FaceTime. Give me a call and I'll stay online with you. She called a few moments later from her bedroom.
عکسی هم گذاشت.
The lights were out and I could see from the screen's glow that Veronica was crying.
آقا این پسر چقدر احمق، آدرس خونه‌شو بگیر زنگ بزن به پلیس یا دختره خودش زنگ بزنه. طول نمیکشه، فکر کنم بیشتر 10 دقیقه طول بکشه پلیس برسه. احمق.
There's someone outside my room, she whispered. I heard them trying to open the window. Troy, please, please, I'm so scared. Okay, just hold tight. I'm going to...
چرا تو میری؟ مگه تو سوپرمن؟
Someone was pounding on Veronica's front door, hitting it hard enough to rattle the window all the way in her bedroom. I heard screaming or shouting. It was muffled and impossible to tell what they were saying. After a moment, the knocking stopped and there was silence. Then Veronica screamed. Before I could ask what was wrong, she swiveled her camera to point out of her bedroom. Window. A man was looking inside. The same man I'd spotted in her kitchen window. His face was pale and up close, clearly streaked with blood on his chin and cheeks. Veronica ripped the curtain shut and began hyperventilating. Hey, listen. You need to stay quiet. Stay hidden. Barricade your bedroom door. Put something heavy against the window too. Then you need to hang up this call and... No, please, she whispered, breathing harder. Don't leave me.
فکر میکنم پشت تلفن میتونه چیز بجنگه با اون
یارو. For a minute, I promised. You need to call 911.
آفرین.
I'll call them too to make sure we get through. Snap me your address and I'll be on your way over to you. Please hurry. Veronica hung up and I instantly got a notification in the chat. I was already on my way out of the door, sliding my boots on and my jacket. When I connected with 911, the dispatcher confirmed that they were already on the line with Veronica. Since she was talking to a professional, I sent her a quick Snapchat video instead of FaceTiming. Hey, I'm on my way. So are the police. You'll be okay, I said, climbing into my truck.
ولی بعید میدونم به همین راحتی ها تموم میشه چون داستانش قراره ترسناک بشه.
The cops beat me to Veronica's house. There were 2 squad cars parked at the curb.
رسیدن خونه‌شون مثلا که.
When I pulled into her driveway, there was also a dead man lying in the front yard.
یه مرد جلو حیاط خونه‌شون بود یا یه مرده.
Veronica's house. There were 2 squad cars parked at the curb when I pulled into her driveway. There was also a dead man lying in the front
یه مرده.
He was face down in the grass, an axe still embedded in his back.
اون با صورت به پایین در چمن. دختره زده کشتتش.
Near the top of his spine. As I got closer, I saw the man was bald and very pale. There was one officer standing near the corpse, talking into her radio, and 2 more at the front porch of the house, trying to calm Veronica down. The first officer started to step to block me, but Veronica caught sight of my
بابا این عوضی خودش زده چجوری؟
approach and came sprinting down the steps. She jumped into my arms and clutched me tight, sobbing so hard I couldn't make out what she was saying. I hugged her back, but my attention was on the body in the yard. I saw the first cop lean over to shine a light in its face. The corpse was definitely the man I'd seen peering into Veronica's window. The stalker. The potential home invader. I doubted Veronica was savage and composed enough to put an axe into his back. So, who killed him? The answer became clear when more police cars arrived but stopped 3 houses down instead of at Veronica's. When I was finally able to get Veronica to calm down, I let a paramedic look over her while I
ورونیکا یه کاسه زیر نیم کاسهش خیلی عوضیه میخوره بهش. فکر کنم خودش کارایی میکنه.
walked down the street. This time, a cop did stop me at the edge of the yard. A crime scene technician was marking off an open door to the house with black and yellow tape. I was able to see a woman's body lying in the
نه مثل اینکه واقعا اون مرد زده یکی دیگرم کشته.
living room floor before they shuffled me away. The rest of the story came out in the paper that week. Veronica's neighbor, a middle-aged couple that just moved in, were brutally murdered the same night she and I were exchanging snaps. The wife died at the scene, but the husband was able to flee and most likely made his way next door to ask for help. Only that family was on
پشمام یارو واسه کمک اومده بوده.
likely made his way next door to ask for
خاک تو سر دختره که انقدر ترسیده. خب ببین چی اول.
Only that family was on vacation. So he moved to Veronica's house, creeping in the yard in case the killer was in pursuit, which he was. The man probably tried to get Veronica's attention, quietly at first, then started pounding on the door when he realized he was being followed.
البته اگه درم باز می‌کردن اون قاتل میومد میزد میکشتش.
Her window when she didn't answer. That's when the killer must have caught up with him and planted an axe in his spine as the man tried to dash across the yard. I know Veronica blames herself for not opening the door, but how could she have known that her stalker was really a victim? Besides, all that might have changed was the police finding 3 bodies instead of 2.
پس اون پشتیه چیه؟ چقدر عجیب تموم شد. قاتله رو نگرفتن و داستان تموم شد. ولی داستان باحالی بود به نظرم و اگه از واقعیت باشه که یکم ترسیدم. ولی مرسی از اینکه تا اینجا این ویدیو رو دیدید. اگه از این جور سبک ویدیو خوشتون میاد بازم میسازم براتون. لایک، کامنت، سابسکرایب یادتون نره. زنگوله رو بزنید ویدیوها میاد نوتیفیکیشن بیاد بالا صفحتون. تا ویدیو دیگه میبینمتون. فعلا پیس.